Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I just made another reaction video and decided I haven't been doing this comment reading for a while, and I just decided that now would be a great time to do it. So let's just go through some comments on the channel. Many song suggestions coming up from Ning and Isu from The Warning, and tonight you will time thing suggest that this Dull Knives by The Warning as well as American Lost on one of my latest videos, and tonight I will release it if God is willing and YouTube is willing, but I think there's going to be no problem in that. And Thomas D, a perfect example. This is from bandmate Don't You Tell Me live video. A perfect example for the fact that the music is language on its own, and sometimes it touches or hits you more than the words could do. These ladies know exactly how to let the music speak for itself, and that's one of the reasons why I love these bands. Greetings from Germany. Thomas D. You get a heart from that comment. I don't know if that means anything, but... And be safe in there. And Jason J. In my opinion, Baby Metal and The Warning are very different bands, each with different talents and styles. Yeah, you're right. And this was from the video that I said that was Baby Metal, but it was really The Warning. And they are two different bands. My first song that I heard from The Warning today, just now, was The Dull Knives. And more on that tonight, but I can say they are two different bands, clearly. But I don't know a lot about The Warning yet, and I don't compare those two. But Baby Metal is certainly an industrial metal band with a nice touch, and Warning is, well, more of that tonight. I won't explain it twice, so tune in tonight. And there's on bandmate's Dragon Cries, it's a tasty song. Oh, Tony Visconti, David Bowie's. Yeah, there were some comments about this Dragon Cries from bandmate that is it really true that same if Tony Visconti produced this song Dragon Cries? If so, that just proves that this is a small world. And still I haven't heard, although in YouTube bandmate is quite popular nowadays, and a lot of reactors make this, and I think that's a big thing for bandmate in the Western audience, and but I haven't really seen or heard it in, well, I don't listen to a lot of radios, but it still feels like bandmate is somehow very marginal here in Finland at least, and I think most of the world that they are very marginal band. But in YouTube they're huge, and they have been touring around the world, so maybe it's just because I'm a backwood hillbilly that I just have this feeling that they're not really up there where they should be. Let's say it like that. What else? Yeah, Tia Opiakis. It's a link to Baby Metal Honey Talk. I noticed that was there a new album coming in December from Baby Metal, or is it this what do you call this through the years albums? I'm not sure, but we will know in 2 months. And on the first warning video, Nakchu1 commented to bass Ale. Ale, the bassist in the warning, is the youngest artist ever sponsored by Spectre at 13 years old, and just last week received her brand new custom-made 5-string guitar from Spectre. Danny also received a brand new 10K Sparefish guitar from Freaktune himself. Pow is a beast on the drum kit. Although you got the group Rome still a decent reaction, you recognize their talent. This is the warning and their latest performance from Detour in August and introduced by Jason of Republic Records after singing Girls. You should put on your list to react to, so you can see how far they have come since this. And there's a link. I will check that out too. But yeah, I did the Dull Knives just now, and it surprised me. It was nothing that I expected based on that Enter Sandman cover. Of course, there's years past, but I was positively surprised, let's say that. And Demon, nice to see you again. This is on Baby Metal's This Anger comment. They've been on and off with the backing tracks. However, they never felt ashamed when they had to use them and never try to really hide it. Thought most of the time they would sing live. Yeah, I was talking about that on that video. It turns out that it was a compilation video from different gigs. And some people, I think, got a little upset when I said that it sounded like they using backing tracks. And I'm 100% sure that they do on many occasions. That doesn't... I'm not saying that that is somehow wrong, and I'm not saying that they won't sing live, but in industrial music there is always, most of the time, there is some kind of backing tracks in the form of backing vocals or some like a lead, or there's so much going on in industrial metal. There is these machine tracks and all that, and I'm pretty sure almost everybody uses backing tracks. You can notice that the versions of the songs on live act, they are or the tempos are exact. There's no mistakes in when you're using backing tracks, or if there is, it all falls apart. But as professionals, as many of them are, that doesn't happen so common, but they are using backing tracks, and there's nothing wrong about that. And really, I didn't want to upset anyone by saying this, but that's just how it is. So, and there's been some Idane has been asked a lot recently again from Indonesia. If you don't know the band, please check it out. It's a great rock band, especially if you like this AC/DC kind of hard rock songs. I will do more Idane eventually. And again with the Dragon Prize, 1982 Asathor commented on the video. I agree with the mention of the some 70s vibe. Yeah, there certainly was some 70s vibes on that song. In contrast to many upbeat songs of Bandmate, this one goes more back to the roots of rock and blues. At least that's what I see or hear in it. That's exactly what I thought. There is certainly just that 70s blues rocking feel to it, which makes my heart pump warm water in my veins. What? At least that's what I see or hear in it. I have to admit that I didn't like the song when I listened it for the first time. But like shaping a diamond, this song got stuck in my head and formed into something beautiful. The more I listened to it and discovered single elements of sounds in it. Still not my number one song of this band, but already in the top 10. Yeah, I just first fell in love with it on my first listen. That's quite rare for me. But there are these songs that don't, in many cases, they don't open up first, but there is some catch to it that you will listen to them again, and especially in progressive music, when you listen to, you don't catch all the things in it, but when you listen to it more and more, you find these things from those songs that it makes it fresh every time when you find something new in it. And for me, that kind of band is, those who know, my favorite band of all time is Jethro Tull. They've been playing from the 60s, and I still found some new things from those songs, and I've been listening to the band about 20 to 30 years, I think. Have all their albums, and some cases many copies of the same album. I don't collect much, but that's something that I tend to collect. And I just found these new things every time I listen to it. Especially when I started practicing the flute a few years ago and got into the flute playing and listening the songs from the view of the flute when I have a small idea how the flute is played. And there's just another perspective how to learn something new about it. That's really awesome that you can find these new things about bands that you like. I don't know how I just again I went to the Jethro Tull, but yeah. Hey, John Tappermeyer on the Dragon Cries video. Haven't seen you a while. Trying to remember if this was the song that Klaus Voormann did on the production. Well, I'm not sure because someone said that it was who was Tony Visconti, but I'm not sure. Maybe there is info in the internet if I were to wanted to find out that. Aaron Murphy, once more warning. I love these girls, so do I, and tonight you will get more warning. Richard Soto, the warning is the best, real rock band. Yeah. And Robert on the Dragon Cries, long-time follower. Dismissed by some because we live in an ugly world and too many think out of sight, out of mind. This is an excellent tune. Somewhat reminiscent of a blues lick by Jimi Hendrix. I know he would co-sign if for no other reasons that the Snake and Dragon yeah. Bandmate is not Rage Against the Machine, and nor should they ever be, but I must say anyone who puts this down because it somehow offends their sensibilities is out of pocket. One song to remove any and all doubts about these women are and what they represent was almost a requirement in my book. Just like sounding as good or better live is a minimum requirement. Bandmate always exceed minimum requirements by a very wide margin. What it also often overlooked is while the song relates to ongoing world tragedy, it also represents personal tragedy of the loss of one single individual. I think the level of maturity evidence in the lyrics, where the Miku has the world's problems being expressed with the very same level of sadness and concentration as a personal tragedy, ingenious lyrically. One death is a tragedy, a million is a statistic. Joseph Stalin, yeah. I never promised you Skittles and cold beer. Miku, and no, she did not say that, but she certainly could. Sacramento is infatuated with Bandmate. I didn't quite get that it was really long comment and lot of hard to pronounce words for me, and some words that I don't even understand. I should. I just can't remember which something that I said in the video or what was it about. I'm not sure. I mean, I can't remember what I said, all that I said on that video. And David Ernberg. Hello. Dragon is the world and we abuse it. That is exactly right. That is the message. Here is a treat for you. Shonen Knife is all female. So yeah. Female Japanese punk pop band. They make me smile all day. The oldest member is now 61 years old. They started when she heard Ramones' first time in 81. It is really happy punk, believe it or not. They had been opener for Ramones as well. What the fuck, 61. There was this band with that, what I listened to, and I can't remember its name, where the bass player was 63 year old, and this awesome progressive weird shit. But that's punk bands. Japanese punk pop band. I have to check that out. And yeah, there is lyrics for the Dragon Cries. Thank you, Toshi Matsui. Sorry for my pronouncing. And Stealth Gappy, cool reaction. As for it being a song you want to cover, the extra bonus with that is that it is in English, a language you can speak and understand. Yeah. That would made a really great cover song. Really like that. I haven't got time to give it a lot of thought after I release that video, but I will. And Boba Miller on Dragon Cries, Tony Visconti produced this track, hence the heavier reverb and sound. Look up Japanese mythology regarding eagle and phoenix to get better understanding of the meaning regarding the current state of the world. Yeah. And there was some Yulu too. Check the facts of the song's production entirely and feel your shame, was answer to Bovat Miller, but do I understand correctly that it wasn't produced by Donny Visconti, or I'm not sure, but I will check it out. And then greater meaning. The lyrics are pretty straightforward and on the screen. I'm not so sure about that, and there is Robert is answering. Actually, there is a greater meaning. I feel that also myself. I mean, because it applies to the whole world on the one hand, and the loss of one person on the other hand, both being equally repugnant regards. Yeah. And the few people agrees, apparently. What? Oh, it's so long that I won't read it. But this has been going for so long now. I will do more of this comment reading. I would prefer to do this live if my internet connection in some point of will allow me. But if you like this kind of just chatting and comment reading, please put a thumbs up and I will do more of this. I for one, I like to do these kinds of videos. They are easy to do, and there is this feeling of chatting with you guys. It's fun for me, and I really enjoy it. But clock is ticking, and I'm late already, so I have to stop it now. But please, or thanks for watching this video. Not please. Look at me struggling with my English, and but I'm getting better. But anyways, have a really great day. Tune in for tonight. I will react to Warning's Dull Knives, and I will see you then. And hopefully I'm gonna get more videos out this week, and probably I will. And thanks for watching, and have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.